Contrary to misinformation circulating online, the 2025-2026 budget process is still underway. No finance bill 2025 has been proposed, drafted, or tabled in Parliament. As per established timelines, revenue-raising measures such as a finance bill only follow the release of the draft budget after April 30th. Kenyans will be fully engaged through public participation once the finance bill is officially submitted to Parliament. The government unequivocally states that there is no finance bill 2025 tabled anywhere yet, and such outrageous claims should be shunned. And we are calling upon the members of the press to help us so that we do not spread propaganda. Accordingly, Kenyans will have the opportunity to interrogate any revenue-raising measure through a thorough public participation only after the draft budget and finance bill have been released by the National Treasury and submitted to Parliament. The major intervention thus far is the budget policy statement. The BPS outlines the government's strategic priorities and ceilings to guide the national government, county governments, and independent constitutional institutions in preparation of the budget. So this is a BPS. It says how much money can you actually spend. And on 30th of April, we'll have the various appropriations, the appropriations bill, as we know it as the budget. The 2025 budget policy statement is a third to be prepared under the Kenya Kwanza administration, and the government's fiscal policy year 2025-2026 and the medium term places special emphasis on fiscal consolidation and budget restructuring to reduce public debt vulnerabilities while providing fiscal spaces to deliver essential public goods and services, to boost revenues, and to emphasize on the fact that we need a combination of tax administration and tax policy measures and not an increase of taxes as alleged. The government will also focus on strengthening accountability, transparency, and efficiency in public spending. Let me now turn to the issue of guaranteed minimum returns. In the Kenya Kwanza bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the Better Plan, we made a solemn pledge to transform Kenya's agricultural sector into a powerful engine for economic growth, food security, and farmer prosperity through subsidizing productivity and value addition. As we promised, the government is implementing the guaranteed minimum returns to assure farmers of predictable incomes. This has significantly stabilized farmer earnings and reduced the vulnerability to market volatility, hence a true realization of our campaign slogan of Pesa Mfukoni. These tangible outcomes are as a result of prioritizing production instead of subsidizing consumption. For example, macadamia now is going for 100 shillings per kilo, making Kenya the leading global producer. And this is something we should be proud of, thanks to proper scheduling and a shift to production subsidies. Coffee, through the Coffee Cherry Fund and other policy measures, coffee farmers now earn an average of Kenya shillings 130 per kilo, up from Kenya shillings 50, with payouts sent directly via M-Pesa. On milk, the farm gate price for milk was raised from Kenya shillings 37 to 50 per liter, boosting dairy farmers' income significantly. When it comes to sugarcane, farmer earnings have actually risen from 4,500 to Kenya shillings 5,300 per metric ton, which is an increase of a whole 800 shillings, with some of the farmers actually receiving bonuses for the first time in a long time due to improved support for farmer production, including debt cancellation. When it comes to Miraa farmers have seen increase of all the three types of Miraas, grade 1 from 700 to 1,300, grade 2 from 350 to 700, and Alil grade from 500 to 1,000. On tea, the government has promoted local value addition to tea, enabling the export of processed tea and increasing returns to farmers. On avocado, Kenya becomes Africa's top exporter and producer of avocado, reflecting successful policy support and market access. And we are calling upon farmers to continuously take opportunity to grow avocado because it is very, very important. The same case with leather. There is a renewed focus on tanneries, like the one in Narok, which we visited the other day with my office. And the leather sector is expanding, creating value addition opportunities, and strengthening local production. And in fact, we even bought shoes that are now locally produced and we are very happy that they are actually of very high quality, especially the school-going shoes are very, very nice, and the various kinds of leather, including even from crocodile and other kind of skins. When it comes to Taifa Care, last year the government introduced SHA, Social Health Authority, now known as Taifa Care, which of course we are very happy to have Dr. Mercy Mwangagi as the new CEO. And this is according to our promise of universal health coverage for all Kenya. This initiative is aligned with the Kenya's commitment to the UHC as and of course under Vision 2030, but also within the fourth medium-term plan, MTP4. And of course, it marks a transformative shift from curative, out-of-pocket healthcare to a publicly funded, solidarity-based model. And it is important to say that it is contributory also to 300 shillings every one of us and above. And so it's important for many of us to pay so that then more people can benefit. Taifa Care guarantees healthcare access for all Kenyans, regardless of income level or employment status. Every citizen is expected to register under the new program to benefit from its wide-reaching health services. Taifa Care covers outpatient and inpatient services, maternal and child health, emergency care, mental health services, very important because there are very many cases of mental health nowadays, and chronic and critical illnesses, such as cancer, diabetes, and hypertension. It aims at reducing out-of-pocket expenses that have often led to poverty due to high medical bills. Further, the national government and the Council of Governors had a bilateral health summit to review the progress of Taifa Care, 140 days since we commenced the rollout of the program on 1st of October 2024 to ensure seamless implementation. Over 19.7 million Kenyans are now registered under Taifa Care, up from 8 million under the defunct NHIF, translating to 146% increase. And with this also, over 8.5 million Kenyans have visited for, various hospitals for checkups. Out of these, 331,265 Kenyans were referred for diabetes treatment and 711,172 referred for hypertension checkups. Recently, in a hospital, a single mother, Amina, held her son's hand tightly as she underwent cancer treatment, her heart heavily with worry, not just for his health, but also for the mounting bills. Then came the transformative news. The Social Health Authority has upgraded its system, ensuring hospital claims are processed by the 14th of each month, easing financial burdens for countless families. Alongside this, SHA has boosted ICU and HDU daily rates from the current 4,480 shillings to Kenya shillings 28,000 per bed night, and raised oncology coverage from the current 400,000 to 550,000 per patient, offering Amina and many other Aminas like her a lifeline. The government is in the process of rolling out daily payments through M-Pesa to ensure that Kenyans who cannot afford to pay lump sum amounts of money do so at their own convenience. The government urges those who have not registered to do so in order to enjoy the full benefits of Taifa Care.